Welcome to an introduction to accounting brought to you by Parkbench Tutors. In this podcast we're going to show you how to set up the details to carry out a project. We just go over to the menu on the left here to projects, and we're going to open up and we get our project screen, and of course we're going to start a new project. So I'm going to click on new, and my wizard for the project comes up. You see it asks me for the name of a project, a reference and a description. So we're going to give it a name, and it's a Langley housing development that we're going to be developing a project for. And the description that we're going to do is we're going to be providing things for landscaping at Langley development. So our next screen will ask us whether it's going to be active or not. Yes, it is. We'll say it's starting today. We've just started the project and we anticipate that it will end in about a year's time at the end of October. And the customer who we are carrying out work for will be Gardens for You. So we're going to enter that. And the order number, as far as we're concerned, we're calling it order 300. So I have my customer details. This project is for Gardens for You. And now I need the address, which is going to be 13 Riverside at Tempton, and we'll just give the postcode in. And I then need some contact details, and we'll have Teresa Gruth is our contact. Telephone number, and an email. And now we have to give a price. Well, we'll give a price for the whole project. We'll say the whole project is going to cost 18,000. And we'll leave the analysis part blank because we don't want to break it down just yet. You'll see why in a minute. But that helps us set up some of our project, right? So we're going to create the project there. That's on Langley House Development. So we now have an active project. What we don't have is any more details. I'm just going to flick over into the record and throw out a screen that I don't want. That's going to come up. There we are. And in the record you can see I have my details now for Langley House budget. I don't have an analysis because we haven't had any billing yet, so I'm going to leave that blank, right? And as you can see, there is nothing in the activity. What I do want is, if I look at the structure of it, there we are, my structure says that I quoted a price of 18,000. And so what I now need is my own budget for that 18,000. So I'm going to click on my budget, and yes, here we are. I've got my budget divided into labour, materials, overhead and anything else that's mixed. I could alter the budget, but I'm not going to at the moment. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. And we're going to say that for 18,000 we are estimating 5,000 on labour, 6,000 on materials, 6,000 on other overheads, and 1,000 on mixed. There we are. And that essentially is going to be my budget for the 18,000 for the Langley housing development. So I'm going to save that, and that will mean that I've done all I need now to set up my new project. We use projects when we have something, piece of work we're going to carry out, which is going to last over a period of time. We'll be billing the customer from time to time, but we will allocate some of the invoices directly from the supplier to this project, and you'll see how that is done in the coming podcasts. But we have now set up our project. So save it and